Charges have been filed against the mother who left her baby girl inside a building on the city's south side over the weekend. 24-year-old Janita Smith is facing child abandonment charges after the one-year-old baby was found in the entranceway of an apartment building in the 8200 block of South Justine Saturday. Smith turned herself in to police Monday. She reached out to community activist Andrew Holmes, saying she was too scared to turn herself in. The baby is in good condition and still in DCFS custody. Police are investigating a possible hate crime after a shot was fired at the dome of a mosque in Orland Park. It happened during prayer just after 6 yesterday morning. About 40 people were inside the prayer center of Orland Park when they heard a loud noise and saw pieces of plaster falling from the ceiling. Police found 2 small holes in the dome that they assume were caused by a bullet, but they are not ruling out that it could have been from a hunter in the neighboring woods.
That is cause for much concern and fear, really. Yes, it went through the dome. It could have been a warning shot. It could have been someone venting their anger. But the reality of the danger is very, very, very close to home.
No one was hurt, and the mosque continued its prayer services. The FBI has been asked to assist Orland Park Police in their investigation. Well, the first lawsuits have been filed in the wake of Monday's train crash at O'Hare Airport. The Blue Line train overshot the terminal and climbed an escalator, injuring more than 30 people. Mayor Emanuel got a first-hand look at the wreckage yesterday. Now some of the passengers are speaking out about their frightening ordeal.
I heard a loud noise. I felt my body get thrown from the seat in front of me to the seat behind me, in which I hit my back. Kind of felt like somebody punched me or something. And then the lights went out.
Fortunately, none of the passengers' injuries was life-threatening. There is evidence the train operator dozed off near the end of her shift. The train was going about 25 miles per hour. The emergency brake activated, but it wasn't enough to stop the train. The wreckage remains in the terminal, so there is still no Blue Line service to O'Hare this morning. Investigators are trying to determine if a gas leak triggered a house explosion in New Lenox. The blast leveled the home in the 700 block of Lambeth Lane Monday afternoon and damaged several surrounding homes. A family of 5 lived in the house, but no one was home at the time. Governor Quinn unveiling his budget plan today. The spending plan calls for making the temporary income tax hike, which was to expire next year, permanent. But Quinn will offer a $500 property tax refund to homeowners. Former president of Illinois State University has been charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct. Timothy Flanagan resigned after police started investigating him for a confrontation with a school employee. Flanagan's attorney says he didn't commit a crime. He's due in court next month and faces up to 30 days in jail. 3 rideshare companies are fighting the lawsuit that taxi cab companies filed against them. Rideshares provide a similar service to cabs, but they have less regulations and pay fewer fees. The cab companies say rideshares have an unfair advantage. They also say customer safety is jeopardized because not all rideshares do background checks on their drivers. Chicago isn't the only place still in the grip of old man winter. It snowed yesterday in Washington, D.C., where it's cherry blossom season, or at least it should be. The branches around the Tidal Basin and the Jefferson Memorial are still bare. Instead, tourists are taking photos of that other white, fluffy stuff. March is supposed to come in like a lion, but go out as a lamb. Well, this year it appears the lion ate the lamb.